This is Category 4 and this is my review of Naruto Shippuden Movie 6, Road to a Ninja, that came out just last month. I waited till the Japanese audio came out because I wanted to hear the audio and what the characters sounded like in the film and stuff like that. And so I waited for the Japanese version before watching it. Now, I did like the film. The start of it I didn't like. I thought the start was kind of... I thought the start of it was kind of stupid. Now, if you are going to watch this video, know there's going to be spoilers, so don't bother watching this if you don't want any spoilers, because I'm going to talk about stuff. The start when all the ninja are chasing after the Akatsuki, and you can see them fighting, and then afterwards they go back to the village and everyone praises them like heroes. You can tell they weren't the Akatsuki. For one reason, Pain is dead. Some of the other characters, they're also dead. They never talked at the start of the fight. They never used any of the jutsu. They just used basic ninja attacks, like throwing kunai, hand to hand, all that stuff. So the start of it I didn't like, and they got praised as heroes when you can tell it wasn't really them. It just seemed kind of stupid to me, the start of the film. I like the mess. I like the as soon as they get changed to a new world, you can see the difference between stuff. I like the what they did with the whole plot twist, like Sakura's parents was the one who saved the village, and she finally got to live the life on her own, thinking it's all nice and everything, and Naruto got to be with his family again. I thought that was all pretty good. The fights was pretty good at the end as well, with Naruto fighting Menma, and like the great, because you always think Naruto's going to finish it with a Rasengan like he's done in every other movie. Major twist in this film, Nine Tails versus Nine Tails. That was pretty cool to see. You can tell this was. I didn't see the prequel episode thing that came out. I just went straight to the movie because I just wanted to see what the movie was like. And I'd heard that it was pretty good, like the ending fight, but the start of it was kind of iffy. So, but overall, I did like the film. I thought it was pretty good. It showed how different the characters can be. And it deepens like Sakura's understanding of how Naruto feels, instead of thinking he's got the best life, no parents to bother him, when actually he's just really extremely lonely, like everyone would think. And yeah, I like the movie. I like the character changes. I like what they did with it. It was kind of Naruto's character was kind of different in the film in some way. Like at the start when he's talking to Iruka and he's kind of mouthing off about stuff. You could tell he was upset, but he still acted up quite a bit, to be honest, which was kind of out of character for him a little bit. And how he acted towards his parents in the other world, I thought that was pretty good. He understood they were fake, they weren't real, he didn't want to believe they were actually there. And then he started to enjoy himself, but he knew that they really weren't his parents from how they acted after the attack on the Hokage's place, and Minato wouldn't sacrifice himself for a complete stranger, unlike in the real world where his father sacrificed himself just to save his son and the whole village, which was pretty good. I like how they got Jiraiya involved. You didn't get this, from what we saw, Jiraiya didn't really change at all. From what we could tell, he looked exactly the same. He still knew all his Toad Sage stuff. You didn't get to see much of his character in it, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, because I would have liked to see a more adult behaving Jiraiya, and less of a pervy one, just to see a changing character, to be honest. And just in case I forgot, you get to see Gamabunta or Chief Toad with a cigarette in his mouth instead of a pipe, which is a bit weird. And sorry about the image I used, but there's no pictures online to see of that, so I had to get kind of a screenshot of it. Sorry for that, and now continuing with the video. But it was pretty good how it was done. Like, you saw Kakashi, like, he was all hyper and stuff, and he wastes his Sharingan on nothing just because he was all excited and stuff. And how Guy can't be bothered and he thinks he's old. It was a good swap of characters for everything. And Hinata was the most surprising one of all. And yeah, the movie was good. I recommend watching it. The end fight was pretty good, just to show how the characters change. And a difference in character for Sasuke in the story mode, which was pretty cool. And one of the coolest things I thought was the Akatsuki at the end, and like coming to help Naruto because they're assassins. but they're not doing it for evil. Whoever pays them, they'll do the good job for them. Which means that they probably don't work for any village, because they're all from different villages. And you see them working together pretty well, so they're probably a group that was put together by themselves. And they just did it because they didn't want to follow their village or something. Although some of the characters, they did seem like themselves, but I don't know, it was a good movie. It was a good change in like the characters, like I keep saying, how events could have been different, stuff like that. Seeing Naruto turn out to be the bad guy, or his alternative is the bad guy. Although it's a bit confusing of that, and I don't know, the ending of it was kind of a bit different as well. Like when Menma turned from the dark hair back to what Naruto looked like, I thought that was a bit weird. And if Menma was the villain all the time, why did Naruto get treated as a good guy for it? It just, I don't know, it seemed like kind of like there was plot holes in the story. I don't know, just that kind of stuff put me off a little bit and confused me. But yeah, it is worth watching. Yeah, that's what I can say. It's a good film. It's worth watching for like the fight and stuff, the changing character. It is worth watching it. And the only characters that didn't really change, I think, was maybe the Hokage and Shizune didn't change. Their appearance changed a lot, but their how they acted, they seemed quite like basically the same. They didn't change that much as well. And apart from Naruto's parents, they seemed alright. Apart from like the big attack bit, they kind of acted alright. And you could see if Naruto turned out like the evil Menma did, how dangerous it is for him to go against the village and everything. So yeah, this is Katsura Thought. This is my review of Naruto Shippuden the Movie 6, Road to a Ninja. Check out my other videos if you want. Like, leave a comment, any questions, whatever. Yeah. This is Katsura 4 saying goodbye.